Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video, and honestly, let's just get right into it. Roblox is kind of in some hot water right now for a situation that's going on. I'm not the biggest expert of the game. I don't consider myself a regular Roblox player. I dabble into a little bit of natural disaster survival or even the football mode, which is absolute heat. But the one thing I can say about the game is that it is marketed towards kids. Don't get me wrong, if you want to be 40 years old and play Roblox, you totally can. But realistically, the majority of the Roblox fan base are younger children. So recently, a lady decided to sue Roblox for how they are handling the moderation of their game. The lawsuit says that they weren't just failing to protect kids, they were actively prioritizing user growth and profits over safety. Yeah, the moderation of Roblox is pretty poor. If there is one hotspot for predators when it comes to going after kids that has to do with like a video game, it's definitely Roblox. You spent more than 5 minutes in some weird roleplay server on Roblox, and you definitely know how garbage the moderation can be. You can literally trace back articles that years ago talking about how predators use Roblox to take advantage of young children. So what exactly happened for this Florida teenager to finally file a lawsuit against Roblox? So apparently this lady, when she was 12 years old, first got Roblox when she got permission from her parents, and then started communicating with the older guy that she met on Roblox. And this is already looking pretty shady, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The lawsuit states that the man coerced and manipulated the girl into sending explicit photos and videos and then used it as blackmail to get more from this same girl. Where is the part that this is Roblox's fault? And I'm not trying to be Roblox's lawyer or anything, but this isn't looking too shady so far. Well, the two met on Mic Up and Write a Letter, according to the lawsuit, which is two Roblox games. After this whole entire situation for this girl, she dropped out of school, I guess, or she dropped out of a program that she was in school for. She became introverted, depressed, bunch of things she used to do, she stopped doing. Basically, the big block game caused her to get depressed and quit everything in her life. Now, the crazy thing about this whole entire lawsuit, this thing is 100 pages long. Now, inside of this mini Bible this lady decided to write about this whole entire complaint, she also included another app. She also mentioned the app Discord. And this is absolutely to the shock of nobody, because Discord is a pretty weird platform. Don't get me wrong, I have a Discord, I use the platform to promote videos and stuff, but there are some very, very weird people on Discord. All you have to do is think of the stereotypes of the Discord mod, and that basically summarizes the entire app. But I want to get out of the lawsuit situation, and I kind of want to just dive into Roblox as a whole when it comes to predators. As this whole entire situation is just becoming worse and worse as time goes on, because this has been happening for too long. I want to talk about an article I found from 2019 that talks about another situation with Roblox and pedophiles. I'm going to show it on the screen. I'll leave a link below because I don't feel like having to deal with YouTube taking down my video. And for now on, I'm going to stop saying predators. I'm just going to call predators EDPs. So if you hear me say EDPs, I'm talking about predators. About a few years ago, an EDP actually manipulated 150 children to engage in weird activities using Roblox. 150 is some wild ass shit, bro. How shitty of moderation do you have to have, bro, to not see the same guy saying weird stuff to different people 150 times? I usually don't get pressed about stuff like that, but that's honestly some crazy ass shit. Another example of Roblox's shitty moderation is something actually from only a year ago. Just so you guys know, by the way, forewarning, this has to do with some pretty heavy stuff, right? There's like assault and stuff mentioned. So about a year ago, this guy named Dr. Rafatnik, whatever, created Sonic Eclipse online. In this game, you can go around, you can play as, Sonic and shit, and, role play, whatever you want to do, whatever freaky things Roblox players want to do. Dr. Rafatnik guy, he claimed that he made some pretty good money making Roblox games and was actually one of the best creators on the entire platform. Further claimed to be the Jaden Shadelsky, the younger brother of Roblox's longtime creative director, John Shadelsky. And don't flame me, guys. I know I just pronounced those last names so wrong. Dr. Rafatnik's story intrigued a lot of Roblox players. His popularity, his position on the platform, even his weird sense of humor. Other users really didn't think his humor was that funny though, to the point where they actually wanted to find out who the person was behind this account and try to report him to his local authorities. Late 2020, screenshots between Dr. Rafatnik and a 12-year-old having a conversation popped up on Twitter. Just say I can't show these screenshots, so I'll just try my best to summarize what he said. Well, the things I'm going to do to you is going to get me behind bars. That's basically what he said. The screenshots would be used by YouTuber Ruben Sim to expose Dr. Rafatnik for who he was. Now, Roblox decided to ban Dr. Rafatnik's account and report it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Even though his account got banned, he actually had boosted sales on his Sonic app from this whole entire situation. And the same YouTuber who made a video talking about Dr. Rafatnik actually called out Roblox for their moderation. Eventually, Dr. Rafatnik would be identified. His real name was Arnold Castillo of Paterson, New Jersey. Now, once the police were called on him, the police did not spawn an investigation because there wasn't enough evidence. It's very unfortunate, so all I have to say is rot in hell, you pig, please. Now let's flash forward to May of 2022. A missing persons report was filed for a 15-year-old girl from Indiana. The girl from Indiana decided to leave the state because she met someone on Roblox. Guess who it was? It was Dr. Rofatnik. He began sending her gifts and food deliveries and even bought one of the drawings that she made. 8 days later, they found this girl in Paterson, New Jersey, where she was found with Arnold Castillo or Dr. Rofatnik. This would spawn an FBI investigation. Flash forward 1 year later, and Castillo pleaded guilty to transporting a minor across state lines to engage in weird activities. Castillo's victim, as they were calling her, was held in a room he rented next to his apartment and repeatedly assaulted. The investigation eventually led to him being found guilty and him getting 15 years in prison. Roblox has so many different examples of predators using the platform to their advantage. This same article actually mentions that since 2018, police in the US have arrested at least 24 people accused of abducting and abusing victims they met on Roblox. Roblox has to do better with their moderation, bro, because this is honestly just ridiculous. I mean, if this issue is just popping up now, you know, this wouldn't be as big of a deal, but this has been a running issue for almost a decade at this point. Like I was saying earlier in the video, this game is mainly moderated towards kids, and if you don't believe me, go to your nearest Walmart, go in the kids aisle, and you'll probably see some Roblox shit. Lack of safety features in this game is just ridiculous, and it's just as much on the parents as it is Roblox. You should be monitoring your kids and making sure your kids aren't talking to grown-ass men who are trying nothing but to get in some weird stuff with your kids. So guys, I think that's as much as I can talk about with this whole entire topic, because this really is just a morbid and depressing topic. I want to appreciate you guys for the support I've been getting lately. I've got almost 100 views on my last video, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys next time.